Well, talk about it's back with another video on episode 10 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reignition. I almost caught up now. I just hope episode 19 does not release. Okay, it's gonna release. And I'm gonna review it after this. It's gonna be a pain in the ass though. And today I'm viewing well, not today. Now I'm viewing currently I'm viewing episode 10 called Happy Birthday Zach. A Zach Green episode. And this episode of my Morphin Minute focuses on Zach. I still don't know why Trudy didn't get a focus one. Unless she did. Did she actually get one before? I can't remember actually. Yeah. Also, this episode has some errors when it comes to specific scenes. Some of them are definitely Power Rangers' fault. Some of them though are due to not editing the Sentai footage properly. As they didn't really edit it around, did they? And this a lot of information about the Sentai. And again now I'm gonna be looking up on each episode page whenever I watch that episode. So I can learn what mistakes they make and just look at the episode. What episodes these spike footage come from. Quite a bit of errors. Especially in the episode teamwork. Which is interesting. As also, I didn't even notice that little detail in that episode review, but there's actually a scene in that episode with Tweety and Kimberly with a character that's not even in that episode of Power Rangers. That's because of the Sentai footage. Why don't they just do the same what they did with Maria? Have a child actor. Match the script, like a match description on behind of the kid character of the week. Allows any more footage to be used. Just saying. Funny. Anyway, I got my information from the Power Rangers fandom. So it's a good opportunity to see what the stakes and stuff. There's definitely a scene that goes unexplained Power Rangers, which we'll get to. Oh, let's get to the episode. So the episode was over Ernie's, with Ernie and the Rangers planning a surprise party with Zach. Yeah. Billy actually giving me recommend Billy some music. Of course, Billy also invented the time of cake machine, which is going haywire for Ernie. Did you know his actor actually passed away a few years after this? May he rest in peace. It was iconic. He ended up being winner of the show, probably due to his passing. But that won't be for a few seasons from now. Oh, he was such a likable character. He was amazing. If they ever make it a Power Rangers reboot, it might be based on Mighty Morphin again. I understand that, but I think you go with original footage. Then again, they can't even use the suits in original, create a lot of new footage now. Original foot suits. If they want to, or they could just create their own unique versions of Mighty Morphin suits. Well, actually make them. You can give them their own unique design, make them, more American, more symbolized Power Rangers. You know what I mean? During suits are iconic. Just keep elements of those, but also change them up a bit to make them look unique and different. So it's a reboot. Again, I guess the movie did try that, but the suits just don't look like. It just doesn't look like Power Rangers. The problem with that movie, it's the big blockbuster action, but it forgets that Power Rangers is supposed to be a low-budget tokusatsu series. You know, teenagers wearing spandex. But the previous two, while Trouble wasn't a great movie, it still built like a Power Rangers movie. And I pick up the same review on that. Anyway, and that was a surprise probably was that. And Nick didn't initially say it was Zach. It was only Rita who mentioned that. Of course, they assume you know because of the episode's title, but yeah. Rita. And I decided because I'm a monster, I ruined this party. Vince is already working on the Black Knight. And they use, for the flashback footage, they actually do use Stew Ranger footage, yes. But this one's slightly different to the regular footage. As you see Black Knight fighting with someone who's wielding an axe and is wearing a black outfit. Yes, that's actually a Ghost, the Mammoth Ranger in Kyo Sentai G Ranger. Who's quite different to Zack. I actually think that was clever. That actually was a smart move, like saying just in that Ghost was another warrior in Power Rangers universe. It was a smart choice. Plus, they could have worked more original, more footage of the G Rangers on more for specific flashbacks. You know, for specific flashbacks. That'd be pretty cool. Could have more like, oh well. You can say they're the original Power Rangers. They're the original team Zolon formed many years ago. That could be in universe reason, and a lot of their footage could be dubbed over. Like with Bandura. I'm just saying that was going to be a smart decision they made. But no, they didn't bother. You can tell Power Rangers really improved on how I used the Sentai footage. I'm making better decisions with them. So, anyway. So does Black Knight. Mita has to do a ritual. Now, this is one of the best mistakes. You can see two characters in the book that don't have relevance in the Power Rangers episodes. You can see Mr. Tickle Sneeze. You see Mr. Tickle Sneeze in the book, but he was a dream character from Trini from the previous episode. Like that episode was just a dream. I you see a character that doesn't even appear yet. There's no connection to Rita in the Power Rangers episode. So it was a bit of a mistake. You kind of use again, though you can forget Power Rangers because this is a new concept and they're not really used to this. So of course they make a lot of mistakes. So again, so really excited to help with that. Of course, Zach's on his way. Just go. So everyone has to hide everything pretty quickly. You actually all wrote that. We got a Batman reference in the episode. Yeah, as he learned a bit more about the Power Rangers. He had the humans and protect Angel Grove like Batman protects Gotham City. I'm not kidding. Ernie literally references Batman, which is even more. I think this is more intentional too, since Batman the Animated Series was also aired on Fox Kids at the time. And that was one of the most popular cartoons. It was very, very popular. Mature storytelling, characters. It didn't treat the kids like they were stupid. It didn't talk down to them. I really want to do a review on Batman Anime Series at some point. I really do. I really hope I get to at some point. But I want to review the entire DCAU, but that's going to be tough. I never want someone to start a short cartoon. It's not even available on home media. I kind of agree with Justice League, I think. I'm not sure. So, that anyway, anyway, Jason's as he had the Power Rangers might be aliens out of space, but just keep on the down low for now, not the cause panic. Smart one, Jason. That actually really shows how they been smart about this. You know, to put attention on the Power Rangers. You know, that they could be normal humans, that could be any one of them. Anyway, otherwise, especially that Trini's mother is the one who told him the camera at the Jim and Juice bar. He's earning a license says he hasn't seen them. So yeah, after that, Rita manages to summon her monster. You know, a Black Knight. Next day at school. Zack Ryder and Kimberly. There's supposed to be another mistake here I didn't pay attention to, but you can actually see a hand. You can see a hand in a specific shot. In holding the locker open briefly. I didn't see that though. Maybe I'll pay more attention at my eventual rewatch of the main original, not these reimagined ones. Again, if you watch Power Rangers, I want to see this disease and stuff. I recommend you check out Power Rangers Band and tells you the errors. Look up the episode. Look up the Sentai episodes look up episodes of Jew Ranger. That's the footage. That Power Rangers. That's footage from. You do get better at this later down the line. Anyway, Jason. Anyway, Zach tries to guess. He's kind of sad at beginning his plans for his birthday as he leaves. Kimmy feels bad. She questions the odds if his spice party is really good. So Zach ends up moping around in a similar looking location to that flashback footage. Hint hint. After Rita ambushes him because it's Sentai footage with and Squat and Babu were holding a camera having a camera and microphone saying they're recording this. Why? I think it makes more sense. That's in the Sentai. Bandora wanted to broadcast his whole thing. So yeah, that night Tank forces Zack to quickly morph. I can see another mistake. His axe is smoking for some reason. But that might be because in the Sentai, Go Rangers use their regular weapons before transforming, that transforms the weapons too. Maybe that's why it was smoking. Specific shots of the bike. You can see two people tied to poles, being held hostage, but Readers hasn't kidnapped anyone. Again, that's a mistake because in the Sentai, it was typical killer week block. Two kids were abducted, a brother and a sister. This is what Doge himself said he had a sister. I looked up the description, okay? I looked up the episode. It was useful. You still know the plot of those episodes. Okay. So again, I recommend you check out Power Rangers Bandom. Or at least watch Mr. Fusion's videos on this subject. On the differences between Jew Ranger and Power Rangers. They're fascinating videos. Anyway, some reason 4 lights emit from the camera. it was holding. But that's never explained at all in Power Rangers. It just happens an explosion, then nothing comes from that. Also, weirdly, Zordon sounds different in this episode, which is odd. I know David Fielden, the actor who originally played Zordon, left. I just don't know when. I should look it up. Look at this. Yeah, his voice sounds different this episode. Watch the episode, you know. Zordon contacts the other Rangers on Zack's channel. So the others morph. And jump to Zack's aid. So I should have explained the camera thing. So what I read in episode that this in the episode 15 of June, which this episode that's footage from. The other two Rangers couldn't do anything, ended up coming through the TV, and the other side to get to Ghost quicker. For some reason, I don't know why. But again, I just read the description, just read the whole plot of the episode. Makes more sense when you probably watch it with more context of previous episodes and stuff. So hopefully I'll get more context when I review Jew Ranger at some point. So it's just, they could have just found a reason for that to happen. They could just found an in-universe reason for the episode. They could just create original footage of Squam Babu abducting the Rangers. Just having to abduct the Rangers wasn't Zack, basically wasn't Zack to fight. Wasn't Zack, to fight the Black Knight to save him. And I should get free on their own. They could have just done something like that, because this makes no damn sense. They don't explain it. And Babu just says, oh no, I can't control it. What can't he control? They didn't need to show that footage, did they? They just did. So yeah. So the Rangers have a tough time against the Black Knight, and Rita makes them 8 monster grow. Force the Rangers to summon their Zords and create the Megazord. This is the first time there's no voice saying Megazord sequence has been initiated. Also, another mistake was sound effect. So when the Triceratops is summoned, you can hear the Tyrannosaurus roar. Anyway, some of them are all fighting. Tough though, because it backs their weapons. But Zack comes on the idea they use that energy repellent against them. In a way. Have a taste of his own medicine. And defeat the monster. Sweeter is definitely pissed off. Also, another error early on. In the early on the episode, show Gold was sleeping, but when I was Squab was talking, he's somehow awake. Mostly splicing 2 different footage together, or it said one of them being American footage. That'd be the first American footage of Goldar. Probably won't make his Joe footage debut until much later, I think. I will keep an eye on that. So, the episode ends with everybody celebrating Zack's birthday. No Bogan Skull this episode. Well, actually there was. No end gag with them. Bogan Skull appeared early on to, being themselves. There they are. But they didn't get an end gag. Was there ever going to be an episode about those two? Oh no, I love them. And that ends Happy Birthday, Zack. This is actually said to be one of Walter Jones' favourite episodes. After he plays Zack. And it's not a bad episode, but it's plagued with a lot of mistakes. I don't... not just center mistakes, but more production stuff. Like, how did that happen? So, yeah. Alright, next up, episode 11 is. Yes. It's sort of a Trini central episode. So that episode will feature Trini's cousin. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Once more, subscribe to the channel, make sure you always go to channel, and I'll see you guys later. Episodes 11 through 19. Episode 19 is going to come out. Sayonara.